Hello and welcome again to yet another episode of the Nerd Herders Trailer Park. This episode, we are going to be discussing the newest Avengers Age of Ultron trailer.
This is the second trailer, which came out earlier yesterday, probably by the time you'll be watching this video. And so we just kind of impromptu, we're in our pajamas, but we're like, you know what, we just saw it, let's do it. And so what do you think? Trailer number 2.
Trailer number 2 definitely offered a little more insight as far as the story is concerned. And the biggest thing that hit me out of watching this trailer is one of the issues a lot of people had with the first Avengers is they were like, oh, it's basically Iron Man 3 before Iron Man 3 had come out.
Right.
This looks like it's going to be Iron Man 4. Like, there's so much of it that revolves around Tony Stark, and their money is riding on that Hulkbuster versus Hulk fight. It's so huge, and it's so in your face in the trailer. And I know it's going to be cool, and it's going to be fun. But I'm hoping that there's more depth to the movie than relying on those scenes.
I mean, Iron Man's really the only character that we get more insight into, because there's no more explanation with Captain America possibly being back in the 40s. You know, nothing more with why his shield might be broken.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can assume it's because of Ultron.
Yeah,
but Ultron in the comics is like the big bad Avengers enemy. Like he's like there's even a movie, The Next Avengers, about their kids, because Ultron killed all of them except for the Vision, who is a character that we already know has been confirmed to be in this next movie. As far as some of the other rumors that are confirmed, I know one of the things that they talked about is Bruce Banner going to have the Hulk situation cured, so to speak. And at one point you see this new character who looks like some kind of mad scientist of some sort, and you see this array of tools and stuff that's on like a table, and so there's like needles, syringes, different surgical equipment. So I feel like that might shed a little light on the validity of that rumor. You might get to see this. Again, there was that same shot of like the Hulk and Black Widow putting their hands together.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's going to be some sort of deepening relationship between Black Widow and Hulk. So
trying to tame the monster. Yeah. Hulk turning on Iron Man isn't the only inter-Avengers conflict. In this, there's a clip of Thor grabbing Tony Stark by the throat.
That's true, yeah.
Of course,
think that was in the original.
It was. I think that's the only clip they reused. Yeah. Do you think that that's because maybe Stark has gone rogue, and so it's not Stark trying to fight the Hulk, but it's actually the other Avengers trying to fight Stark? Or do you think it's just going to be like in the first Avengers, where they just had that initial, let's beat the crap out of each other and then be friends?
You know, I honestly feel like it's not them going against Tony Stark. Like, I feel as much of a jerk as his character is, he's not the kind to go pick a fight with guys that he's been through so much with already. Like, they're starting to break down those barriers and get to the humanness of him. He's realizing, especially after Iron Man 3, that he cannot rely on his suit of armor to protect him all the time. He needs friends, he needs allies. So I think they're probably going to delve more into the whole just how much control Bruce Banner has over the Hulk and how he's able to channel that. Because it looks to me like he's kind of lost that sense of direction, or whatever you want to call it. Because I don't know, have you seen The Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton?
Yeah,
once. So you at the end of that, you see where he's like meditating, then his eyes snap open, you see the Hulk green, like he's like in control of it. And then again in Avengers, it's like, my secret's I'm always angry. And then he is suddenly able to direct that fury towards the aliens. So I'm thinking something probably happens where that control, that sense of direction is kind of disrupted. And then I'm going to take a guess, because it's been confirmed Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are actually, they're with Ultron. They're against the Avengers.
Right.
For God knows how much of this movie, we'll find out. But
which they do show in this new trailer, a quick clip of Scarlet Witch, like whoosh.
Yeah, kind of unleashing something.
Yeah.
I don't think they showed Quicksilver in the trailer.
Nope.
I don't remember seeing him.
Nope.
But I don't know, maybe Ultron kind of does something to the Hulk to be like, why are you allying yourself with these pathetic humans? You have such a gift.
Maybe.
Use it against them, because I am evil. I don't know.
Plot twist.
Yeah. I don't know, that I get that vibe, like the bad guy's going to try and use him, because like we in the first Avengers you had Loki, who was using allies of the Avengers against them. He used Hawkeye against them. So maybe instead of like taking control of Hawkeye to fight the Avengers in this one,
it's a similar thing.
Yeah.
Turn them against each other.
Because it's such fragile bonds when you've got such different people who are really only united because they're the only people that can save the world. Like they've been through this one major event, and that's really all they have going for their group.
Yeah.
So maybe it's gonna be something like that. I don't know.
As far as locations, you know that some of it will take place in New York, but also this new trailer shows you a few more kind of war-torn locations, kind of like Iron Man 1.
Yeah.
So do you think there's going to be some kind of international aspect, or do you think that New York is actually that torn up?
I actually know for a fact there's going to be much more international locations because, fun fact, if you own the Blu-ray of Guardians of the Galaxy, there's a behind-the-scenes feature of exclusive footage and talking with, oh my god, I can't even remember his name. Director, Joss Whedon.
Oh,
they talk with Joss Whedon a little bit about it, and he makes a point to say, like, this time around, they're kind of expanding where they're filming at. They're filming on location a lot of places. So I'm really curious to see what Hawkeye is doing because they always show that clip of him like in the woods or somewhere.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if at some point maybe the Avengers get split up because Ultron tries to target them, and they're like, "Oh, we need to go into hiding or whatever."
That's possible because I mean, you see. There's not a single shot where they're all together other than when they're just chilling in Stark Tower. So obviously they get split up into either pairs or individuals because you see Thor by himself getting zapped and doing his lightning thing, and then you see Hawkeye in the woods by himself.
Yeah, and I saw what I'm pretty sure was Ultron's little other robot minions coming out of the ocean, where it looked like it was the outside of Tony Stark's home, Malibu, kind of the overlooking the sea. I'm guessing he rebuilt it.
Probably. He's got the money.
For sure. So, there's definitely got to be some kind of element of separating them to bring them back together. Because, like, once again, they have to realize they have to work together to overcome this foe.
And if they get split, do you think they will be brought back together by the end of this movie, or is that kind of a cliffhanger for the next?
Well, I mean, Ultron's definitely got to be gone because Captain America: Civil War is happening,
the next movie, pretty much. Yeah,
Ultron does not really have anything to do with that, at least so far as I know. I mean, the beautiful thing about the cinematic universe is, they can pick and choose from any comic story out there. But when you get down to it, it's up to Marvel Films and all of them to make the decision of how the movies differ from the comics. Because you can't tell the exact same stories over and over.
True.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Do you think there is a snowball's chance in hell that we will get a Spider-Man cameo at the end of Avengers?
Ooh. It's possible.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I walked out of the theater of Avengers, I don't know. I walked out of the theater and I was like, man, my dream is that after one of the next Marvel films, Peter Parker's gonna come walking out with Tony Stark and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, this is my new intern, Peter Parker," and then it would tie into a Civil War movie, and it's been confirmed. Are we out of time? We're out of time.
All right, so we're out of time on that one. But if you want to see the full trailer, in the description. You saw some clips in the video, but if you want to watch the full thing, it's in the description. And we'll also put the first trailer, if you haven't seen that, since we didn't do a Trailer Park episode on that, because that came out well before we started doing these. So check out both of the Avengers trailers. Comes out May 1st,
I think,
2015.
Let us know what you think in the comments. What you see these images, as we do, hopefully. Let us know any speculations you have or theories you've heard of. Do you think Spider-Man will be in the end credit sequence? I'm hoping so.
Yeah.
So,
until next time, goodbye.